What is going on, you guys? Welcome to today's video. So yesterday morning, went to the post office, mailed the box off the mat. The harnesses are gone. That is one thing off our list and good to go. I think I'm gonna go through and get a big whiteboard for this wall. That way I can see everything that needs to be done for this car. And when it gets done, we can just cross it right off, stay on schedule, stay organized. And it'd be kind of cool just to see everything on a nice whiteboard. All right, so next on our list, we got a package here, but first, we got a Mountain Dew. It's been a long day, and that's just... It's just so nice. Anyways, back to this. This is a package from Jeffrey William from Ohio. So not sure what we got, but check it out. And everyone's been saying no unboxing knife. So I mean, it's a small package, but we'll do the we'll do the unboxing knife so everyone's happy. What do we got? Ooh, hang on. Ooh, hang on. Oh, we got a Pink Floyd lanyard. Look at that. That's dope. So thank you, Jeffrey. So right now for the Pink Floyd, I have the Euro Tripper one because we're going to that show. But you know what? I think we can. Sorry, Paul. I think we can swap to this one. Ooh, that's just fitting. Look at that. The good old Pink Floyd lanyard for the Pink Floyd. So again, thank you, Jeffrey. That's dope. Again, big thank you to Jeffrey from Ohio. This thing is too cool. Thanks, man. So quick side note, currently we have just the standard airbag wheel in this car. But over here, I have the one I got last week, and I wasn't sure what it was from. I thought maybe Color Concept, but then someone told me this is actually the movie edition centerpiece, at least with the green right there. And someone else said the outside wheel itself with the leather and the perforator at the bottom is from some sort of other edition, but like this is like 2-in-1. But I do like the green right there, and it kind of matches the car, not perfectly, but I could paint match that. But I'm thinking maybe instead of an aftermarket wheel for this car, maybe we do like a rewrapped OEM steering wheel, paint match the logo, and do some sort of like stitching on the outside for here. But just a thought. All right, so goals for tonight before you leave for dinner. I want to get this out, all these little clips out of here. I want to pull the throttle cable, get the axles out, and then this side, all of this mess up here. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to leave the brake lines, the reservoir, and this right now because I want to pressure wash and hit that as well. I'm actually thinking instead of doing one of these, like the plastic one again, they make the really cool aluminum ones. They're expensive, but they look so nice. So I'm pretty sure I'm going to do one of those for this car. I know they're expensive, but I think it'll be worth it. So to give you guys a quick update on the engine itself here, I have a whole bunch of parts picked out so far. I'm still not quite sure what I want to do in terms of the turbo setup for this engine. Again, this is my first 1.8T. I'm still new to this, and I'm just kind of learning all the pieces that are here and there. But I'm thinking right now I might stick with the KO3S, do a tune, intake, downpipe, full exhaust, and maybe the intake cam they sell, just for a very simple first setup on this engine, which I think should be decently peppy, maybe around like 15 to 20 pounds of boost, nothing insane, just to see how I like the base engine itself before you spend a lot of money doing like bottom end stuff and big turbo and all kind of stuff. So I'm thinking that might be the first setup, or if I jump to a KO4 or a Franken turbo, still keeping the stock manifold, but then just adding, I think, injectors at that point, and then along with the tune, intake, downpipe, and that kind of stuff. Nothing crazy, just a nice simple 1.8T build. So let me know what you guys think of that kind of setup, either the KO3S or the KO4. I know some people recommended a bunch of the Garrett stuff, which looks awesome, but it's expensive. And again, this is my first 1.8T. I kind of want to start very basic, see how I like just the engine itself because it's not a VR6, and then go from there later on. So again, a quick rundown: KO3S, intake, tune, downpipe, exhaust, intake cam, and then front mount intercooler. But thinking about it now, I don't know if the intake cam, which is supposed to help with mid-range, will really matter too much with the smaller turbo, because the KO3S and the KO4, both of those come on pretty early on, which this cam is supposed to help with mid-range for like a bigger turbo to get you going before that spools. So maybe having that, maybe I don't need to buy that with a small turbo, or maybe, I don't know, if you have that intake cam from Integrated Engineering, let me know how you like it. Is it worth doing the cam with a small turbo, or should I just skip that whole step? So going through and reading about this cam now, it says it's ideal for builds between 3 to 500, which this will be far below that, somewhere in the 2s, I would assume. So I don't know if buying this cam and having it installed will be beneficial with a small turbo, but it might be good. And again, if I go to a big turbo later on, it'd be cool to already have it. But if you have this cam in your 1.8T with a small turbo, KO3S or KO4, let me know how you like it, and is it worth getting? Okay, so at this point, all updates are out of the way. Let's get to work. Making good progress so far. This side over here, completely cleared out and good to go. Throttle cable's out of the way, and then over here is also cleared out and good. Last thing to do is get rid of the automatic axles, that one, and then for today, we're pretty much good to go. And looking through here, there's a little bit of like water that gets stuck in this corner, but you can see how thick the wax is through here. I'm pretty sure there's no rust spots. That all looks pretty good to go. This section through here, we're kind of rust by the bolt bases sometimes, but all of this is looking really, really nice. Even looking all the way back over there where water can kind of sit, looks nice. And then back over here as well, put the light on real quick. All of this section through here is looking good, and all of this is looking good. Very, very dirty, but I think the paint underneath, all the way down to like way back here, and all of this section should all come back and look completely brand new. I'm excited. I cannot wait. And over here, I thought at first this was rust, but thankfully it's just dirt. So a little scared there, but all of this is good. This section's good. She's looking really, really clean. All right, down she goes. There we are. I was trying to break the axle nut free with the impact, and she's not strong enough. So gotta grab the breaker bar and my cheater pipe and hopefully break these free, and then we're pretty much done for today. Yo, look at this. Look how high the front of the car sits. Stock suspension plus no engine. The car looks lifted. Like, this is what I would think of like a lifted Mark III would be about this height. All right, let the fun begin. Where did my 30 go? There she is. I've already soaked him down with PE Blaster, so hopefully, maybe I won't need the cheater. Let's see. Okay, we're spinning the tires. I need more weight on the front. Dang it. Oh. Maybe I'll have to chalk the wheel a little bit too. Let's see. Yeah, we're just spinning it. Okay. Okay. Just stand on the brake for me. I'm gonna close this real quick. Okay. That should do it. Now with her holding the brake. Okay, here we go. Oh my lord. Okay, try again. Oh, there it is. Woo! Good grief. I was pulling through the brake. Okay. One side done. All right, side number two. I think the factory torque spec for the axle is like 190 foot-pounds, I want to say. Or somewhere around there, but she's on there good. All right, here we go. Can you push a little bit harder, maybe? I don't know. I'm still spinning the wheel somehow. All right, let's see. Oh, good lord. Woo! There she is. Okay, thank you. Jeez.
I had to put like all my weight on this.
Yeah, like that one was on. I was with you on the brake full. I was still spinning the tire a little bit. Easy money now. All right, give me this. What am I stuck on? I'm stuck between the strut and the control arm. Give it to me. Give me the axle. Thank you. There's one. And number two. Please let go. Please let go. Probably go with the car a little bit, but it's okay. We'll just keep yanking. There she is. Voila. No more axles. So with that, I think we're at a pretty good stopping point for today. About to leave, go get some dinner, and then tomorrow we'll come back and finally start the cleaning process. All right, so we're back. The goal for today is to push the car out of the garage slightly. I kind of want to push it all the way down to the flat section to wash the entire car and then cover it up, and also do the bay a little bit, but I don't know if we go down this little drop right here, if we can push it back up and that way, because all of this slants down, and we'll see how strong we're feeling today. We might stop like right here, that way it's already up the little drop here, but we'll have to see. Also, the engine, I was hoping it would be gone by now, but it's still here. The guy didn't come to pick it up yet, so we have to kind of be careful maneuvering past this one and between that stuff, and it's a little tight. We have the Savoy in here, but it should be okay. Got this engine scooted a little bit this way, made a bit more room. It's still kind of tight between the stuff on this side and stuff on that side, but we should be good to go. You ready?
Yeah.
Left a little bit. Okay, nice and light.
Just roll this way. feel like we could probably get it.
Well, let me stop here first. So you wanna drop it down?
I think we can do it.
You feeling strong today? Okay, well, push it down. We'll stop it like here or so. And
But if it starts to rain and this gets all slippery, we have to put it back in.
or just leave it. I mean, it can get wet. It's fine. I'll throw them up.
Yeah.
All right, well, I guess we're going down. We got to go back a little bit and go to this little bump.
Yeah.
And then we'll maybe.
We can do it.
Right, back a little bit. And whoosh.
Well, you didn't cut it at all.
E-brake works good. No, I just want to go straight.
Oh, I thought you were.
No, yeah, I want to be able to go straight back that way when it's done.
That's good too.
E-brake works good. All right, boys, the Pink Floyd is officially out of the garage for the first time since the engine removal. Looking like a complete monster truck. I'm hoping we can get it back up this ramp, and it doesn't look super steep, but it's a bit to push a car uphill, so we'll see how it works out. But we're gonna go through today, clean up the engine bay as much as possible, and then wash the entire car because I want to cover it up while I'm not actually like working on the inside of the car, just to keep like the dust and stuff off it. But today I want this to be also inside here. So all this wax that'll come off, we're gonna pressure wash the subframe, that kind of stuff, pressure wash through here, and then go through, scrape all the wax off, and hopefully compound and wax it today and have everything looking from that to hopefully that. From this angle, it looks like the car is doing a wheelie. Like, it's so squatted in the rear. So we've gone ahead and got the bay prepped. These are covered up, that's covered, these are covered, that one's blocked off there, there, and there, and everything else should be good to get wet. We're gonna go through and spray lightly over the frame rails at first and see what comes off, and probably have to come back with the interior tools like the little plastic scraper and get all this wax out of here. And I'm also gonna go ahead and pop out the fender liners because all of this stuff in here, all that dirt and debris is gonna go down through that hole right there. It all lands on the back side of this, which is why this fills up with dirt and all kind of stuff, and I take your fenders right out. So I'm gonna open this up, get all of that out of there on both sides, and then after that, we should be good to go.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
All right, so good progress so far. We've gone through and pressure washed the entire bay. Like I said, the wax doesn't really come off with the pressure washer unless you get like underneath it. Big old chunk?
Yeah, it comes pretty good.
Nice. Big old chunk of wax. Like I said, this stuff is so nice because this protects everything and you have all this nice paint underneath. So I'm gonna go through with a little scraper and get all of this off, but we pressure washed all back through here, all up inside there, and then also pressure washing the fenders. It's still kind of dirty through here, so I think I might go through with this car and actually rhino line these fenders and get it like fully covered up, but we'll see about it later on. I gotta say, scraping this wax off is so satisfying. Look at this huge chunk. They laid it on so thick in this corner. And underneath there, nothing but brand new paint from '94. So cool. So I'd say at this point we've been at it for about, what, an hour or so, give or take?
Probably a little more, yeah.
We've got just about all of it off. We're down to pretty much just the wax, like residue that's still on there, but they clean up super nice. And I'm glad to say there's not really any rust or any damage underneath the wax. I mean, they had it on thick. Compared to the Savoy, they laid this wax on so thick, which I'm thankful for. It saved this paint for sure, but it's a little bit longer to get all of it off. There's still some back over here to get out of there. and through here, and then something like this to kind of like wipes off. And then you see over here, we got a little bit more down there to go. But all of this is looking really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab the compound real quick and start getting the actual last of the residue off of there. But the bay is looking good. From going from how dirty it was to now pretty much having like a nice painted bay, can't complain. Progress so far, you can see the shine starting to come back. I saw some small specks of wax I get off still, but for going through with just a compound and a microfiber, like this shine's really starting to come out, which is awesome. So probably another few layers of compound to get the rest of this stuff out of here, and then I don't know if I have time to do wax or not today, but at least for just cleaning and compound, I'm really happy with that. Like I said, I wanted to see this color in here, and like that is a huge improvement. Like I said, the shine started to come back. You can see the reflection in it. So good. So it's been about another hour and a half or so. I think we're pretty much done for the day.
Yeah.
For some reason, I thought we could knock this entire thing out in one day, but thinking back to the Savoy with less wax in the bay, I think I spent 3-4 days just cleaning, getting rid of wax, compounding, waxing. So to do it all in one day, that's a lot to do. But I will say at the end of today, I am pretty happy with this progress. The rails look absolutely amazing. Now there's still, this is just compounded on both sides, just here and there. Didn't touch up here yet, didn't touch the back of the firewall, any of that kind of stuff. Nothing up here, but all through here, look at the shine. No wax yet, just compound. It's nice and smooth. There's still some small wax spots here and there to get through. I had to go up and do like under here, but I got to about this section through here, and I got a lot of it done. But again, it's just a lot of work to get everything out of there, but it's super rewarding. I'm so glad whoever did this car like laid the wax on incredibly thick. Like this is how much we got. You see that? How much is in there?
Oh jeez,
like
so gross.
So much wax. But I'm thankful for this stuff because factory paint from '94. Cannot complain. It looks so good. So I can't wait to go through and do the firewall. We had to clean up this. Obviously this will come out and all this will change. But after like this factory paint, she's looking good. So good. So I can't wait to go through and actually wax it and make it shine even more than it is. But for one day's progress, before we started, I think we did pretty good. So we went from this to this. It's like a whole new car. All the dirt, all the wax to that. Now though, the fun part, we gotta try and push the car uphill back into the garage, which I hope it's doable. Let the fun begin. We'll push it forward as far as we can go. And then we'll give it a show. So go here, it's full. This way. I'm gonna use the stairs here. Alright, ready? 1, 2, 3. I'm slipping!
No!
I'm in traction.
No! Okay,
no,
it's okay, we can do it again. Let me get by the stairs so I have better.
Yeah, this is my way. What we'll do, we'll push, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll push and get up that first little bit there, if we can, or, I don't know.
I can find push from here. Okay, I use those stairs. Ready? So
Go back to
forward.
me.
Keep myself.
Yep. Alright. Ready, 1, 2, 3.
Yes!
Alright, e-brake. Woo! This cobblestone is so slick. I was like sliding so bad. Okay. Only took 2 tries. And she's back up. Not near as bad as I thought, honestly. Cool. Alright. The Pink Floyd is officially back in her spot, and we're pretty much done for the day. But I'm extremely pleased with how good this bay is coming along. It's a lot of work to do, but for one day's worth of work, not bad at all. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Do not forget to be thankful for every single day. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.